Hello guys, welcome to Zulf Photography. Today I'm just going to recap what actually happened. So YouTube went down. Yeah, it's happened before. I think it was in June. That sounds about right. But when it happened the last time, I wasn't really affected. But this time I was affected. I've done a little video earlier than this one, which I actually did at the time of the incident. So what happened, we were in a live stream with D Nimin, great creator by the way. Check out his channel. Once this uploads, I'll put a little link up. He does loads of mobile videos, so how to make best use of your mobile phone for video editing and all sorts of cool stuff. So yeah, we were basically in a live stream, hanging out, relaxing, chillaxing, and all of a sudden the chat went down. So we couldn't do anything, as in communicate with him. So what ended up happening is we had to look at other sorts of things. So basically what I'm going to do now is give you three tips to avoid, well, not avoid, but to help you the next time this happens, because it was a bit of a kerfuffle. Everybody got really worried and they went on Twitter and everywhere to kind of say what's going on. Everything's down, and they're having loads of panic attacks. But let's just see what they officially said. So I'm going to have a look on their website. So YouTube, other Google services down due to Eastern US traffic congestion. This was published 8 p.m. That's exactly at the time that it actually happened, 8:08 June the 2nd, which is when I noticed it happening. So okay, Google is saying users of YouTube and other services are seeing errors or slow performance due to high levels of network congestion in the eastern United States. Well, actually we're in the UK, so we experienced it here as well. So YouTube Cloud and G Suite services are affected, but Google said it believes it has identified the cause of the congestion and expects to return to normal services shortly. The company first identified the issue on its Google Cloud status dashboard at 3:25 p.m. Eastern Time. So other common services like Snapchat and Gmail have experienced issues as well, according to Deadline Hollywood. I don't know who that is. So the sound of millions of cat videos being suddenly silenced reverberated across the internet, and #YouTube down was trending topic on Twitter. It's not only cat videos. There's loads of guys that make great content on YouTube, so I think that's a bit of a nudge. Who is this? USA Today. Okay, that's fine. So I did a quick Google search to see what the status is at the moment. So that's a recap on the current situation. From what I can see, everything's back to normal. So what shall we discuss? I'll cover the three things that I think you need to make sure you know of or have prepared for. So number one, back up your videos from YouTube Studio. It's not difficult to do. You log into your, this is if you're a creator by the way. If you're a normal consumer and you kind of consume content on YouTube, you should be okay. It's mainly the guys that create content that are going to get worried, because I've got, let me check actually, how many videos have I got? My channel, will it show me it there? I think it will. Let me just check. Videos, I have no, it doesn't show me. Let's try Google search myself. Zulf Photography YouTube, because normally it tells you in the avatar how many videos you have. Is that going to bring that up? We'll have to do a private window. It's over 100. It's about 130 videos. So think about that. That's quite a lot of time and investment to make those videos. So what you want to do is take a copy of those videos so you actually have somewhere you can keep them. It only lets you download them in 720p, but then again that's better than nothing, because what did happen is when YouTube did go down, I couldn't get into Creator Studio. So then that kind of makes you think, oh wait a minute, I can't access any of my videos. Shock. So what you want to do is, I've got a separate video, I will link in the cards of how to do this, because I think I made one early in the channel when I started up. So it's basically, you go into your Creator Studio, you go into your videos, and it lets you download videos. That's option one. You can download them individually. I found that the best because I downloaded my best videos. Some of them I didn't download, so I've got a copy on my hard drive, which means if I need to, I can go onto Twitter, I can go onto Vimeo and upload some of those videos, which I already do anyway. So it's like having a fail safe. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. So that's option one covered, as well as option 1.1, which I'll come to. There's a way you can do it through Google. I'll put a link in this description of this video. It's called download your data. So how that works is you go into this link, it lets you select what you want to back up. So you can actually tick between the videos you want to back up. Not videos, sorry, the content. So obviously Google offers a lot of things. So you've got things like G Suite, Marketplace, Fit, Google One, Google Play, Google Photos. So you can tick the ones you want to keep. I went right to the bottom and just did YouTube content, I think it's called. Just go to the bottom. There's two there. One's called YouTube Gaming and one's called YouTube. So you tick that box and then it takes you to another page where it takes about 24 hours, but it gives you a link and you can save everything. So that's like comments and things as well. But I'll put a link on that so you can read through that. So that's preparing for the future, as it were. What we'll do, that's option 1.1. Let me go to option 2. So when we were live, when I was live with, I wasn't live, D was live on his channel, we were all talking. When it went down, it's just the communication got cut. So the next thing you want to do is make sure you're following your favorite creators on social media, because then what will happen is you'll have a little bit of a community kind of makeup outside of YouTube. Because if YouTube goes down, it's not the end of the world. You can go to Twitter, you can go to Instagram. You can't go to Snapchat because we found obviously they're using Google Cloud, so that was a bit of a shock that is the link there. But I'm not up to date with that news, so what I will do is check out who belongs to YouTube these days, because YouTube, Google seem to be buying everybody out. Anyway, follow your main people on YouTube. So D Nimin, Nick Nimin, Roberto Blake, all the great guys that create great content, loads of other guys out there. So that way you can actually check their feed and are they experiencing those problems and what are they doing about it, because obviously they've been around for a while, so if they've had issues you can kind of learn from that and see, okay, they're doing this, maybe I need to keep an eye out for this. So what did happen in our live feed when we were doing the D Nimin feed, we actually went over to his Twitter and he did a great thing. He went on Twitter and he did a live stream on Twitter. I was like, what? I went in, I checked on my PC and I saw him live streaming, so he actually picked up from where he left off, so it's like as if nothing happened. Everybody that was on the chat, not everybody, it was about 80 or 90 people there. About 20 of them came over to Twitter, so we had a lot of nice little natter there. It was about an hour he was on live on there for. So that kind of shows a great example that if something goes down, we have alternatives set up. I was already set up on Twitter, I had Instagram, most of the social sites, the main ones anyway. So kind of keep an eye out for the ones that aren't linked. So Periscope was another one that I wasn't really familiar with it, but what I did find is because we used it on D Nimin's feed, I just created a quick profile. It lets you create a profile via your Twitter profile. So then I was able to kind of contribute in the chat and stuff. So we carried on going with that feed anyway. So that's kind of a tip to make sure you're following the people that you're interested in, so you don't kind of lose contact with them. In the same way, if you're a creator and you've got guys that regularly contribute to your channel, make sure you're following them back, because if there's problems happening on your feed and you've got like issues with lag or whatnot, you can actually go into Twitter and you'll see that they messaged you, because if you're following on Twitter, for example, if you're following each other, you can message each other. So that's quite a good tip for creators on the opposite scale of things, because obviously creators aren't nothing without their fans, so you want to make sure you're kind of keeping in tune with the guys. And that's coming on to my third point. It's kind of mixed into the second point, but make sure you have social media sites alternative to YouTube, so you can go out and make sure that's working for you. So that's my 3 tips off the top of my head. I went on Twitter, checked those hashtags, YouTube down. Everybody was just worried. But go out. I went outside, went in the garden, watered some plants. Relax. It's okay. You don't have to worry. but I can see it from the other side of the fence, because obviously a lot of people make a living off YouTube as well. So then, if that goes down, make sure to check out Roberto Blake. He makes some great great content around spreading your income. So kind of how you make money in a way online. So my stuff's more photography related. So sorry about this slightly different video, but I thought it's fair to let you guys know, because if we don't have YouTube, we can't create the content that we love to create. So I won't be able to take photos anymore and show you how to make great videos and photos actually. So we need to look after each other, especially on the community. So keep an eye out for like-minded videos, and just keep in mind what you can do to kind of fail safe this in future, to have an alternative to go to share your content, because everybody wants to learn from everybody else, and if you've got something good to teach, you want to make sure YouTube is available for you to put the content out. It wasn't a massive thing, there's a bit of a scaremongering going on as well, but let's see. Anyway, this is another live video off the bat, just because of what's happened. I might make it more usual, but thank you. And I did disable chat, so anybody that came in, sorry, it's because I'm trying this out first time and I'm actually recording off my mobile phone, so I wouldn't be able to see everything, I think. But yes, there you go. YouTube sorted out. Thank you, and see you. Bye. Now do I go live, or do I come off live? Do I go in here?